Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Aviary Attorney. Let's try and solve this case. What we wanted to do right before I left was visiting the Studio de Robinho because we want to get some photographs. We want to see some evidence. Let's go and visit this man. So this is the studio of the famous photographer. Shall we knock? Well, that seems suitable to me. Wait. There's a note on the door. The magnificent and marvelous artist Monsieur Robizio de Robinho is currently out on an artistic expedition. He shall return when his muse sees fit. When his muse sees fit? What does that even mean? Oh, those damn artists. Their muses. I think it means that he is a pretentious bird brain, but in any case, the artist seems to be out. Well, thank you for pointing out the obvious. What shall we do now? We should knock anyway. Well, yeah, let's try and knock. Maybe someone is at home. We should knock anyway. Alright, I don't see the harm. Nope. It doesn't look like he's in, Falcon. We should break in. Let's go and break in. That's a good idea. I mean, what way to get in contact with authorities other than that? We should break in. What? Are you serious? Maybe. Monsieur J.J. Falcon, I would have thought that a man of justice like yourself would be against such reckless display of unlawful barbarism. You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over... Well, that was me. It's a brilliant suggestion. Stand back. I'm barging the door in. He's actually gonna do it. Wait, just like that. Shouldn't we discuss this first? Well, seems like we're in. What in bird Jesus' name was that? Bird Jesus. You said you wanted to break in. I thought we could find an open window. I don't think you would turn into a bird-sized cannonball. And then he calls me a barbarian. Well now, we're here. We ought to make the most of it. This place is quite something. It's very... swanky? I was going to say... ostentatious. It's just swanky talk for swanky. We don't have time for this. The sound of a door being smashed in could be drawing unwanted attention. Well, you don't say. We should find anything that may help our cause and get out. In investigation mode, you are free to examine the scenery of the room. Alright, let's go and do that. Okay, we're going to investigate a certain area. Okay, that's already it. Well, obviously we want to check the portraits. Nothing there. This appears to be a photograph of a ladder, symbolic of climbing towards success, perhaps. It looks more like a step ladder to me. Oh no, we're not getting into that old argument. Alright. Beautiful picture of the Paris skyline. Given the angle, this must have been taken from the Notre Dame Cathedral itself. Alright, that's not much help. It's a photograph of a castle somewhere in the countryside. You know, I once had an uncle who once fell off a castle rampart while on guard duty. I'm sorry to hear that. Did he die? Nope, he got demoted. Terrible. I completely agree with Falcon there. Okay, I think that was the castle, wasn't it? A butterfly, or maybe a moth. It's difficult to tell in black and white. A lighthouse? No, wait, it's a man in a top hat. Actually, if I squint and turn my head sideways, it's a black smudge, Falcon. I don't think, I think that the photographs is probably something too easy tiny photograph of what appears to be a jail cell. That reminds me, how illegal is this? You know, breaking and entering, rifling through a person's belongings. A little illegal. It's cool, we're lawyers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lawyer is also an investigator, right? It's okay. A recently passed amendment allows for proportionate amount of property damage in the pursuit of criminal evidence. I don't think that's correct, but your use of legal jargon makes me have faith in your credentials. It sounds like you're starting to learn the finer points of the French justice system, Sparrowson. Well, that's just great. Alright, let's go to this area. Hey Falcon, look! What? It's just an easel. No. No, look at what's on the easel. Oh, wow. This must be the copy of the photograph from the evening of the murder. We haven't seen that giraffe before. There's no question about it. Was he a housemaid? Dame Catiline? And I think that's Seigneur Portois, Catiline's father. So what shall we do? Do we just take this? Yeah, let's go and take it. That's cool. We've come this far. We may as well borrow it. Oh my god, we're just a damn thief. Is there anything else we need to do here? The photographs are not going to give us any answers. We have checked that. An empty portrait over here. I guess we should might as well check the chandelier. A chandelier, you should get one of those for the office. Well, we can take this. I don't have the money for such sort of luxury. Okay. I see a bourgeois tigress in profile. Paints, inks, and dyes. I'm not quite sure what the clear liquid in the bottle is. Well, we might as well take it then. I could taste test it. What? You could, but we don't have time for a hospital visit right now. So let's not. Yeah, probably right there. I think that was about all, except for this these two portraits. Let's check them as well. This is a picture of a fence. It's a fancy... Oh my god. It's a fancy photograph. It leaves the viewer defenseless. Out of all the pictures here, I would pick it as my favorite. My god. Sparrowson, you are the worst. Okay, I'm done. No more fence puns. In his defense, they were quite great. Picture of a sailing ship on a windy day. Okay, I think that was this. That was it. Let's leave his studio. I think we're done snooping. Let's go out of here before we draw further attention to ourselves. Sounds good to me. Uh-oh. Oh mon dieu! What happened to no, I don't know how to do an Italian accent. What happened to my door? Let's go and lie. That's a good idea. Some kids did it. Little weasel types. We saw them. Yeah, weasels. They were all like, let's break into this art guy's house. And we were like, no, weasels, you cannot do that because that would be illegal. And then they were like, we chased them off. That's the important thing. Well, thank you, I suppose. Let's make a move. Trial day is approaching fast. Right, let's go. Well, that is not suspicious or anything. My god. How would anyone believe such a lie? Well, let's go and visit Chateau Crinière. We could go to our office. I don't know if that actually gives us something to do. Falcon, why are we back in your office? We have a case to solve. I was just procrastinating. Well, stop it. We need to go back and to help Dame Catiline. All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, that was useless. Let's go to Chateau Crinière. Falcon and Sparrowson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Crinière. People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows. Excusez-moi, monsieur. I don't mean... I can't do many female voices. It's kind of hard with my voice, but... guess we could try. I don't mean to... No, how would one do a French accent? Oh, it's just so hard. I don't mean to be a pain. My little girl and I are sick and starving, see? It's a rat, man. Or is it kangaroo? You could pass for both. Those animals might even be related, I don't know. I don't suppose you'd happen to have some spare change? You have 20 francs in your wallet. What will you do? I will not give anything. Are you kidding me? We need that money to solve the case. Sorry, madame. I haven't a cent to give, just like everyone else these days. No worries, Majot. I understand. God bless you both. I thought you were more of a giving type, Falcon. Look at those hands. That's just great. Times are tough, Sparrowson. Certainly. I have a franc to give today. But tomorrow... Something wrong? That little kangaroo kid stole my wallet. Heh. It's not funny. Where did they go? Let it go. They probably needed it more than you did. Gah. That won't stop me from giving them what for if I see them again. Come on, we've got business to do. Wow, 20 francs. That's a large sum. I wouldn't just rub that off. That's ridiculous. I thought I saw a coin going up there, but that meant that they stole our wallet. That's just great. Well, we still have the wallet. We just don't have any francs in them. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the pristine wood-paneled foyer of Chateau Crinière. Whoa, look at this place. Baron Rogier must be loaded. Rogier, I don't know. More than loaded. When it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of the Seine. Is he here right now? Yes, he's the smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. But we must approach a man of this stature with tact and finesse. Hey, Baron, would like a word. That's not finesse. How's that? Sparrowson, you have the finesse of an inebriated warthog. You can thank me later. I think I got this attention. Did I hear my name? Great Baron Rogier. Property owner extraordinaire, at your service. And who might you fellows be? More investigators. Yep, we're policemen. No, we're attorneys. Okay, let's go for that. I think he likes that better. Not quite. I'm a private attorney, J.J. Falcon, and this is my associate, Sparrowson. Lawyers, eh? You know, you aren't the first to have passed through here today. Oh? Yes. This jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning. Asked a bunch of questions, then hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious. Do you know who he was, Sparrowson? Perhaps. I have a hunch we'll be seeing him at the trial. A friend of yours? Something like that. So what may I do for you, monsieur? We're doing some research on Monsieur Grenouille, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening. Of course. Such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you, monsieur, will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself. Actually, yes, that would be fantastic. Will be my guess. You will find the garden where the murder occurred, through the back doors. You may also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the unfortunate incident. Oh my god! That's not suspicious at all. That's fucking badass, man. Oh, can we see the finished photograph? I am afraid not. This is my understanding that a photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process. Oh, we just picked one up, but that's fine. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time. It's no good to us. The trial may be over by then. Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron. It's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you are done with your investigations. So where shall we go first? Alright. I think the garden... That's way too obvious. Let's go to the lounge, I guess, and then we'll go outside. I don't think it matters much. Well, this is the maid, the maid. Second floor. Third floor on the right. This must be the room where the photograph was taken. Psst, hey Falcon, did you see that? See what? That housemaid totally just did something shifty. Shifty? I think she just pocketed something from that drawer. You should totally call her out on it. Excuse me, mademoiselle. Yes, are you the two policemen? No. We're private attorneys. My name's J.J. Falcon. And I'm Sparrowson. Oh, how rude of me. My name is Colleen Duhor. So, what can I help you, monsieur, with today? We're investigating the murder that took place last week. Do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? That's fine. Let me just grab a chair. That's better. What was it you wanted to ask? That's all, no. Is this something we should know? You were a little nervous when we came in. You thought we were police officers. Is this something we ought to know? Anything you need to confess? No. I suppose I'm just a little nervous after all the drama of last week. Let's pressure her. Are you sure there isn't anything you're hiding? It's okay to tell us. We're defense attorneys. That means we help people get away with criminal acts. What? Right, and, wait, what? No, that's not an accurate job description, Sparrowson. It isn't? Oh, what do we do then? I'll tell you later. Honestly, monsieur, I have nothing to hide. Was there something else you wanted to ask? Okay, is this where the photograph was taken? Well, that seems quite obvious to me. We're looking for the room where the photograph was taken prior to the incident. Would you happen to know whether this is the right room? Ah, yes, you're in the right place. I saw the photography session for myself. Let's see, the cameraman was standing... Just about where you were standing, actually, Monsieur Falcon. And where was the camera pointed? Right at the clock above the mantelpiece. The Baron insisted on that very location. Now that I'm looking at it, something isn't right about that clock. I know. The painting on it totally clashes with the decor. Oh, Sparrowson. I was thinking along more obvious lines. That clock has no hands. Okay, it's not the same clock, but that's fine. Oh, this clock has never had hands in all the years I've worked here. I think Baron Rogier just keeps it around as a conversation piece. Well, we're conversing about it, so I guess it's working. It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make note of it. Okay, we got some new notes. That's cool. Is there something else you wanted to ask? That's all. No further questions. Thank you, mademoiselle. You've been a huge help. It's no problem, monsieur. Actually, there is something. I know you two saw me stealing as you came in. I appreciate that you didn't give me the third degree about it. You see, I'm trying to save up to follow my dreams and, well, never mind, I'm rambling. It's no problem, mademoiselle. To be honest, we have a much larger crime to worry about. Well, it is a problem. You shouldn't steal. I mean, even if people are loaded, man, that's just bad. Although, I should probably ask, I don't suppose you've been stealing anything else? Silverware, perhaps? Oh, nice little detail, Falcon. You know about that? Yeah, I suppose that was me. I started with a couple of teaspoons. I didn't think the Baron would miss those. But, well, yeah, I suppose the habit got a little away from me. That's one mystery solved, at least. Alright, we got that. I would appreciate it if you didn't tell the Baron. He's been really kind, and I would hate to break this trust. I see. So where to next, Big Bird? Okay, I think we'll tell the Baron. Did the Messieurs have a good look around? I trust everything was in order. Actually, we haven't visited the garden yet. We definitely need to do that. Oh, okay, we need to do that first. Okay. Dame Cataline said that she found Monsieur Grenouille on the stairs by the fountain. So this must be the very spot where the murder took place. Hey, Falcon, do the crime scene investigation thing. The crime scene investigation thing? Yeah, you know, the thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail. You mean search for evidence? Yeah, do that. That's not a bad suggestion. I wouldn't be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right on their noses. Okay, let's examine... Okay, the fountain is the most obvious. Let's go and check these statues. I mean, there's still blood pouring down here, so that's obviously where the murder took place. Let's check the statues first. Another beautifully made horse statue. You know, my uncle had had a horse that refused to eat hay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, eventually we realized that it was just filling up the horse d'oeuvre. Oh, hors d'oeuvre. Okay, I don't know what that means. That's fine. Ah, terrible. Yeah, okay, that must be terrible. A horse statue. That one has a goofy face. That reminds me of a joke. A horse walks into the bar, and the barkeep says, "Why the long face?" Yes, we've all heard that one. What? No! The barkeep says, "You've got to stop coming here. You're drinking us under the stable." Oh my god. Oh my god. I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes. Yeah, I think so too. But we got more horse jokes because we got more statues. Baron Rorgiel certainly likes his horse statues. I don't mind the horse statues, but the little cherub people creep me out. Maybe should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding. Well, it's kind of dangerous. I mean, wouldn't recommend that. A finely crafted horse statue, the mane almost looks self-made. Would you say it behooves you to stroke it? Oh my god. No, I would not. Glorious. Just the way he reacts. Okay, we'll check out the fountain, then we'll check the bloody pool. This fountain is finely crafted. It's solid, carved marble. That can't have been cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin. It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That would be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon. That's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. We ought to wade in to take a closer look, just to be sure. Yeah, I suppose we should. Oh, he's gonna send in Sparrison, of course. Oh, I apologise. I wasn't being direct enough. What I meant to say was, Sparrison, go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. Me? No way. If you want to go wading, do it yourself. I'm a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around a fountain like a duck in a lake. Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify getting my sweet threads wet. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle this. We'll flip it. Flip for it? Yep, I'll flip this 1 franc coin. You call the outcome. Get it wrong, you go for a swim. So what I'll be? Heads or tails? Napoleon face or plant squiggles? Okay, let's go for tills. Plant squiggles? It's called a wreath. Sparrison. Sure, I'll bet 1 plant squiggles. Here I go. Oh my god. It's heads. Should have gone with the old Emperor Falcon. Gah. Fine, hold my shoes. Falcon really should learn how to spot a rigged coin flip. Well, that... Oh, you bastard. I almost feel bad for cheating. Almost. Ah, you're back. Had a good swim. No. I'm a bird, not a fish. Boss, I did find a mystery item in the upper basin. It's no murder weapon, though. It's a cigar. And what does our lion friend smoke? What is this? It's brown and sticky, and it smells weird. Don't tell me that you picked up a very wet cigar butt. Possibly belonging to Baron Rorgil. Correct. But that shouldn't be too surprising. It's his house, after all. I'll stash it in the evidence folder just in case. Is there anything else we need to be doing here? Yeah, with the bloody pool, of course. Dried blood on the staircase. This must be where Monsieur Grenouille died. Do you see any bloody footprints? Oh, or maybe a name scrawled in blood. Written with the frog's last breath. Wishful thinking. All I'm seeing here is a big sticky puddle. There's nothing to indicate that the body was moved or that the frog left at last mid-cue. All I can make out of from the bloody mess is that Monsieur Grenouille was attacked and killed on the staircase. Okay, I think that was everything we could examine. Let's go and leave this area. I think we're done here. Good call. But are you sure you don't want to take another dip? We still have time. Do not push your luck. Did you, messieurs, have a good look around? I trust everything was in order. We had a good look. Thank you, Baron, but we actually have some questions for you. Please, ask away. I have nothing to hide. About your housemaid. Yeah, we're totally gonna call her out on the thievery. We met your housemaid, Colleen Duhau. She's a courteous young lady, isn't she? She's a thief. Actually, we feel obliged to tell you that she has something of a thieving habit. I know. You know? Of course I know. When the silverware goes missing in a house occupied by 2 people, it doesn't take a world-class detective to solve the mystery. Then why haven't you informed the police? This may surprise you, Monsieur Falcon, but I am actually not a ruthless, money-grabbing bourgeois. A housemate steals 100 francs of silver from me. A mere drop in the bucket for a man of my stature. What of it? I feel no need to ruin the poor girl's life over something so small and petty. I see. I apologize, Baron. I did not mean to pry. That's quite all right. Do you think you have something else to ask? Okay, let's ask what happened on the night of the murder. Baron Rorgil, I would like to ask about your activities on the night of the murder. Oh, am I in trouble? Not at all. No, nothing like that. We're just gathering the full picture. I see. Well, let me think. The guests arrived at 5 o'clock. and we all sat down for dinner in this very hall at 6. The part went magnificently. The photographer arrived at 7 o'clock, but it wasn't until 7:30 that we had our picture taken. My housemaid discovered the crime scene soon after that. I see. Is there something else I can help you, messieurs, with? We'll be leaving. I think that will be all, Baron. Thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure. Have a delightful day, monsieur. Did you get all the information you needed, Falcon? I hope so. Don't worry. If everything goes wrong in the trial, we could always just wing it. Terrible. Just terrible. Let's head back to the offices and get some rest. That's a good idea. After such a pun, you need some rest. Anyway, that was just a new day. I thank you guys very much for watching, and as always, have a good one. Cheers.